Have you ever wondered how tiny changes can transform your entire life? Welcome to the intriguing world of Atomic Habits by James Clear, where the smallest adjustments to your daily routine can set you on the path to achieving your most ambitious goals. Imagine this. If you improve just a little bit every day, those tiny enhancements stack up over time, leading to substantial growth and success. It's not about making massive leaps overnight, but nurturing small, manageable changes that collectively forge a powerful impact. James Clear articulates that success doesn't stem from what we do occasionally, but from what we do consistently. The beauty of atomic habits lies in their simplicity and their ability to compound. By focusing on minor improvements, we harness the power of marginal gains. Much like how a single atom, the smallest unit of matter, holds immense energy. Now let's explore how these tiny changes can be implemented effectively. Imagine if one small action could multiply its power over time. Picture this. Every morning, Sarah chooses to take the stairs instead of the elevator to her office on the 5th floor. It seems like a minor choice, doesn't it? But let's break down the impact of this simple decision. Initially, the benefits are barely noticeable. However, as days turn into weeks and weeks into months, Sarah starts to notice a change. Her legs are stronger, her breath is less labored, and she feels more energized. This is the compound effect in action. Each time Sarah chooses the stairs, she's not just burning calories of that particular day, she's reinforcing a pattern of behavior that builds on itself. Over time, this small daily habit contributes significantly to her overall health and fitness. It's like compounding interest in finance, but this is an investment in her well-being. It's not just about making good habits, but about making them stick. What if I told you that improving by just 1% every day could change your life? This intriguing concept, known as the 1% improvement rule, is a cornerstone of the book, Atomic Habits. The idea is simple yet profound. Small, incremental changes can lead to significant transformations over time. Let's take the example of a writer who decides to commit to writing 200 words per day. It might not sound like much, but let's do the math. Over the course of a week, that's 1,400 words. In a month, about 6,000 words. By the end of the year, this writer has penned over 72,000 words. That's enough for a novel. This approach strips away the intimidation of massive goals by breaking them down into tiny, manageable steps. Each small effort builds upon the last, creating a powerful ripple effect of progress. Remember, it's not about making a huge leap overnight, but making continuous small gains. Tiny improvements are manageable and sustainable. How do we make good habits irresistible? Imagine transforming the sometimes grueling journey of habit formation into a delightful adventure. This is where the ingenious strategy of temptation bundling comes into play. Picture this, you've been trying to make jogging a regular part of your life, but the motivation just isn't there. Now, let's tweak the scenario. Imagine strapping on your running shoes, stepping out the door, and as your feet start hitting the pavement, your favorite podcast begins playing through your headphones. This pairing is a classic example of temptation bundling. Here, a task that needs a boost jogging is combined with a pleasurable activity listening to a podcast. This method not only makes the jog feel less like a chore, but also turns it into a time of personal enrichment or entertainment. It's a dual reward. Your body gets the exercise it needs, and your mind gets an enjoyable treat. Pairing habits can make the journey enjoyable and the habit stickier. Did you know that your environment plays a crucial role in habit formation? It's not just about willpower, it's about setting up your surroundings to foster the habits you want to cultivate. Take, for instance, someone who rearranges their kitchen. By placing fruits and vegetables on the counter and hiding the junk food in the upper shelves or out of sight, they make it easier to choose healthier snacks. This is no small trick. It's leveraging the environment to nudge you toward better choices without the constant need for decision-making. Similarly, if you want to cultivate a habit of reading more, try placing a book on your bedside table or in your bathroom. This visibility increases the likelihood that you'll pick it up during your downtime. The principle here is simple. Make the cues of good habits obvious and the bad ones invisible. By understanding that your environment can be designed to change your behavior, you take control not just of your space but of your habits too. Modify your environment to naturally encourage beneficial habits. Breaking bad habits is just as important as forming good ones. It's a challenge that requires strategy and often a bit of creativity. One effective method is to increase the friction associated with bad habits. This means making undesirable behaviors harder to do. Imagine you're trying to cut down on snacking unhealthy foods. If your pantry is stocked with chips and chocolates, the ease of access makes it tempting. But what if you replace those snacks with fruits and nuts, or even keep them out of your home altogether? Suddenly, the effort to snack unhealthily increases and your bad habit meets resistance. Another strategy involves rethinking your routines that trigger these habits. If you find yourself reaching for a cigarette every time you take a coffee break, change your break activities. Opt for a walk or a quick chat with a friend instead. Altering the context around your habits can significantly shift your behavior. Sometimes making it difficult to do the wrong thing is all you need. Transforming your life through small changes isn't just a theory, it's a practice. As we journeyed through the insights of Atomic Habits, it became clear that the power of tiny, incremental changes holds the secret to profound personal transformation. Remember, it's adopting the compound effect of habits, leveraging the 1% improvement rule, or reshaping your environment to foster better habits. Each strategy offers a pathway to a more intentional and fulfilling life. Think about the habits discussed today. Which of these strategies resonated the most with you? What small change can you begin today that might transform your tomorrow? Reflecting on these questions can set the stage for remarkable changes in your life. Thank you for joining us today on Infinite Explores. The journey towards better habits is ongoing, and every small step counts. Stay connected for the next episode, our self-development series, where we dive deeper into habit mastery, and don't forget to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below.